way to get rid of chronic sinus in my head and eyes, understanding what chronic sinus means. Like, what is it? You know, if you weren't diagnosed with a polyp in your sinus cavity or something else, or maybe you're dealing with scar tissue in your sinus cavity, you know, how did it get there? What happened? What's going on with sinuses? Why are you having a postnasal drip? Why are you having sinusitis? Right? So learning key pieces to all of that. And, you know, what I tell doctor friends that come to me and doctors that try to reach out to me, I talked to one recently, by the way, just recently about all kinds of different things. I didn't talk about sinusitis, but we talked about UTIs and stuff. And it's important to know what sinusitis is. That right there, when the doctor doesn't know what it is, when the doctor doesn't know why you have sinusitis, right? They just don't know. A lot of people will have bacteria that is strep. So the whole strep family, right? Strep bacteria creates a sinusitis. It creates UTIs, conjunctivitis. It creates acne. It creates sore throats. It creates ear infections. It creates otitis media. It creates all kinds of different stuff, conjunctivitis, styes. I know I said that, styes. It creates all these things, right? Strep is behind. So it's getting to the underlying part of why you have the sinusitis. It's getting to the underlying aspect, and that's the key right there. And then what happens is the strep sits inside the sinuses, has a field day because the immune system's low. And when your immune system's low, the strep is doing a dance inside the person's sinus cavities and lymphatic system. What I've seen over the years is a lot of people, and not everybody, but a lot of people will have the acne along with some sinusitis, along with mucus. Mucus forming spittle, you know, just mucus, congestion. You know, they'll have that. They'll have some acne. They'll get some ear stuff. They'll get some eye stuff. They'll get all kinds of dry eyes. Their eyes are so dry because their ducts are clogged with strep and they don't know it. They got strep on their anus. They got strep in their mouth. They don't know it. They got strep in their ducts of their eyes. They got strep in their ears. They get the sinusitis. Their immune system's low. It may be battling 1 or 2 or 3 different varieties of strep. And people don't realize this. So, you know, so what do we do? What do we do? Medical Medium books. What do we have in here? We've got strep information in these books. Strep protocols in these books. Critical. And in those protocols, you'll see something like zinc. I use the Vimergy zinc, just letting you know. But, you know, there's like, you see things like zinc in there, and you see other things too. You see other stuff, golden seal, but you see there's protocols, right? And then foods to avoid. Foods to avoid. Now, listen, out of all the different so-called modalities out there, medical medium information is probably one of the more lenient when it comes down to food, okay? Probably one of the more lenient. But people heal because it's not about taking away everybody's food. Quite the contrary with medical medium information. There's people that, quote, can only eat 4 blueberries before they found medical medium information. They can only eat 4 blueberries a day before they found medical medium information. They realize they can eat way more blueberries and do their healing and heal. There's people out there that couldn't touch a piece of fruit. We're told stay away from banana, stay away from anything, stay away from oranges, stay away from leafy greens. People being told that vegetables are toxic. And I still see that out there. There's ads running out there all the time like, your vegetables are toxic. Don't eat any vegetables. That's the problem right there. So how do people heal? But staying away from certain foods can help with the sinusitis. It can help with the strep, and that's really important right there. Sapphire